Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, and we are going to spend a little time with Kelley and Jaclyn Hutchison, and they are both LEAPs, Lansing Economic Area Partnerships, Tri-County Development Managers. And so let's talk a little bit about this. Welcome, ladies, first of all. How does the Certified Tourism Ambassador, or CTA program, what is it, and how does that contribute to enhancing the visitor's experience in our region?
I can start. So the CTA program, the Certified Tourism Ambassador program, is hosted by Choose Lansing, which is Lansing's CVB organization. And it really works to improve visitor experience and train people who partake in the program on how to interact best with visitors, which then in turn positively impacts our economy through increased spending and ideally return tourism.
Okay, that sounds like it's going to have a good ROI for us. And of course, Julie Pinkston, who heads Choose Lansing, which, as you said, was the old Convention and Visitors Bureau, is a knee-deep partner with you guys. So it's really good for the whole community. So with 5.3 million visitors coming to this mid-Michigan area annually, can you tell us how the CTA program inspires frontline employees and volunteers to create positive encounters for these visitors?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I can take that one. So the CTA program serves as a powerful motivator for frontline employees and volunteers, inspiring them to curate positive encounters for all of the millions of people that come to Lansing each year. The program equips these individuals with the knowledge and the skills to provide an exceptional hospitality, ensuring that visitors have a memorable and enjoyable experience when they visit the Lansing region.
Well, and there's an ROI on this, because I know at the convention, there's the old Convention and Visitors Bureau, Choose Lansing, and of course LEAP. This is all about bringing money into the area and having people spend it here and having the type of experience to bring them back. And so I have to assume that this is economic development at its finest. Is
Absolutely.
that right? So is there anything in the future that along these lines that we're going to be pursuing, and how will this program kind of break out? How will this program be implemented? Right? You've got
Sure.
the CTA program. How does it work?
Well, I think, in our roles with LEAP as liaisons for companies coming into the area, working with businesses on a regular basis, the CTA program really helps us in our roles showcase how great our region is and how great our city is, which in turn makes it a more appealing place for businesses to come. And I know personally, in the course of doing the CTA program, I'm a Lansing native, but I was reminded just how many really cool things there are to do in the area, and how kind of exciting it can be to work and live here.
It's interesting because we have made such great strides. It was a while ago, but I remember when the Lansing State Journal, our local paper, ran a story about an editor who had come in and got picked up by a taxi at the airport. And on the way, he said, "So tell me, what's good to do in Lansing?" And the taxi driver said, "Get back on the plane." And at that point, I think people realized we had to do something about placemaking and about experiential trips here, et cetera, et cetera. And I got to tell you, we have seen amazing progress in this area. So that leads me to, in what ways does the CTA program benefit LEAP staff, and how does this partnership benefit both businesses and the broader community in our region? Jaclyn?
Okay, go ahead.
Cloud, I'll let you take that one.
Okay. I think that I spoke to that a little bit with my last answer, but I think what it really comes down to is increasing awareness, not just for visitors, but for people who also live in the region. I think that we all, really regardless of what sector or industry you work in, have a really important role to play as cheerleaders for our community. And I think that people can forget how much our community and our region have to offer. And this is a really great way to help remind people.
Well, and Jaclyn, maybe you can speak to this. You have to feel good about the rebranding that they did at the Convention and Visitors Bureau. Choose Lansing. Good thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it encapsulates the entire region with their new marketing. So really excited to see that roll out here and market
Well,
more
listen.
to the region rather than just Lansing.
Well, listen, we appreciate you jumping on here and explaining this CTA program and the good that it's going to do for all of us economically. Ladies, thank you. I appreciate it. And next time, not so cordial. If you think you know the answer, jump in, push the other person out of the way. All right. Thanks so
Thank
much
you.
for being with us. We
Yes.
appreciate that. Cloud Kelley and Jaclyn Hutchison. They're both LEAP's Tri-County Development Managers. Keep up the good work, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You've been watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network.